After a compelling season in action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Buffalo Bulls against the Western Michigan Broncos. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joe Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, both these teams have talked about the opportunity for them here today. All the hard work of the season. You come together with a group of guys. Win this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. You see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Bulls offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes on this running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
They open the conference championship game with a pass. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's a quick grab. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And they'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And now the handoff. Makes a nice move there. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
He'll pitch it. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Design quarterback run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking downfield. It's Hill. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Broncos will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The shotgun running play call. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
deep shot to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Back to throw. It's Hill. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, this is really the first big decision this head coach has to make today. It's the first quarter. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you punt this ball away or do you go for it?
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Season opening. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Chris, you can just see the electricity. He is so good for a young back. Huge play right there. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry on the year, and this offense has just been transformed since he came in here as a freshman. Now this offense basically goes through him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
This time it's complete. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Hill. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And the Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Both are now throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's their junior wide receiver. We'll get a status report as soon as we can. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2-3.
The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Out past the 30. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
To throw, it's Warner. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
This is an outstanding job by this offensive line in pass protection. The defense is in a blitz. They're trying to get home, and they cannot get near this quarterback. He's just sitting back there in the pocket, and now you've manipulated your passing structure. You're trying to blitz. There's not enough defenders back there, and he's just picking them apart. That's a beautiful job by the offensive line.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup that they have. Who is your best receiver, and how can you get him a one-on-one situation? When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush, and here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, what a spin! The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. He's got a crease. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Hill. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going.
Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Buffalo sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. We know you'll be keeping a close eye on that. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but it doesn't work. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense. Football.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Hill. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught quickly. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Open field ahead. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Broncos will kick this deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Buffalo head coach told me at halftime, big injury news to report. Their star wide receiver is out for the rest of this game. They do not know exactly what's going wrong, but it is an upper body injury. I seen him trying to test out some things, ball security on the sideline, but he cannot go. I'll let you know how things develop here on the sideline and which of his backups are able to step up and help this offense. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. Holly will have any updates in this condition as they become available. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Warner. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
He's got room to run. Look out. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball right near the 15. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Here's the second down play. action, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hill. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here comes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside, great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking to pass. It's Hill. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
Well, these are situations you just hate. And as an offense, 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer, and ultimately this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack, and now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Hill. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
To the air, it's Warner. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB keeper all the way. It's a fumble. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Western Michigan has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes Western Michigan's offense out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback keeps the football. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, what a great call by this defensive coordinator. Getting aggressive with the blitz. You can see the linebacker. He shoots through that line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go with that read option. This quarterback makes the right decision, but again, no chance because of the aggressive nature of the play call and the linebacker's ability to shoot through the gap. That's a really nice job by this defense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Knocked the ball to 44. And the Broncos look to keep this drive moving. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere. The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. The Broncos will have first and 10 here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Broncos. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Now the try for 2. Looking to throw. It's Hill. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crawford. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Passes the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Important second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back. It's Warner. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Thompson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
This is outstanding execution from this offense, and specifically this quarterback. Watch as he attacks the pitch key, and he forces that pitch key to take him, so then he gets the pitch out to the running back, and it's an easy touchdown. It is so difficult to stop. So many guys have to do the right thing defensively, and the offense takes advantage for a touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Crawford. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, Broncos. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. They'll run it here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Watkins. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. It's exactly what they're doing here.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Defense swarms him on that 1st down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Gives it to the back. So they make the tackle. What will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now they can call themselves champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.